Good morning. It is Saturday morning. The boys and Joan came up with me last night. And the reason for this trip this time is my brother-in-law is bringing his Kubota with his tow behind brush cutter, and he wants to see what it can do. Now, from what you remember, we went through this area with the brush cutter this spring, but some of the stuff came back up. So the brush cutter that we have is a 44 inch. The one that he's got is a 72 inch. So we're going to be able to make some good work out of this. Now, along top of that, we've got some of these other trees that are probably 3-4 inches. So we're going to try to cut those down so he can really open up this area. But, 72 inch cut, you go down, you go back, next thing you know, that's, 6 feet, 12 feet. It's not going to take long for him to make some quick work out of this whole area. So it is 7:30 right now. They should be up here pretty soon, but it'll be very interesting to see what this area looks like later on this afternoon and then later on this evening. So kind of the whole plan is where Joe and I are going to be with the chainsaws, just kind of taking down whatever he can't take down. But then as well as that, we're gonna really start to kind of thin this area out. So the bigger trees that I know eventually we're gonna take down. So like you can see that cluster of trees right there, the one in the center, we'll probably keep that one. The 6 on the right of that are gonna go, the one on the left of that are gonna go. Or just keep the one on the left and take all, 7 of those, 8 of those on the right. But we'll figure that part out. But get this area open. If we can get all the way to the little marshy area back there, great. Becca wants as close to the playground area cleared out, and then south of that too. So we'll see. Quadrant A is pretty much done, where if he runs through here, he'll be done with this in 3 minutes. And then kind of go to quadrant B and then C, and then go up to the next row, D, E, F, and kind of go from there. All right. You know what time it is. That's right. Enjoy my coffee. River level's a little bit lower than what it was last time, but not by much. Sun's starting to come up over that hill, so gonna enjoy this and wait for my sister to give me a call. Jeff made it up here with his Bobcat. He's going to start brush hogging, but then he's also going to go down by that trail. And you can see it kind of got overgrown throughout the years, but we'll see what that work does on that thing. We're making progress. Well, we're taking our lunch break right now. Figured I'd give you a quick little update as to the difference between this morning and now. So again, the video doesn't capture it as well, but we got a crap ton cleared out. So there's the one brush pile. There's the new brush pile from all that other stuff, but that thing is just ripping through so much stuff. And then Jeff kind of cleared out the banks too. And it just opened everything up. It's looking really good. So now we got this done in just a couple of hours. So we're gonna make some burgers and then kind of go from there. But as you can see, we're getting quite a bit cleared up. So Jeff was saying that there was a tree back here that he couldn't get past, and I think that's that little pine tree, so we might take that out for him, so that way while we are doing other things, he can kind of get back there. But then he opened up this trail quite a bit too. Oh yeah, much better. Can actually walk down it now. I haven't been able to walk down this trail this way for a while. But that machine alone just does so much. Now, of course, we're not going to be able to get everything done, but like, it'd be nice for him to be able to come back here and just like clear out all that stuff. But like, if we had a solid week back here with that machine, we'd be able to clear out this whole point. But I am very, very happy. Almost no bugs at all. I've had a couple of gnats, but not one single mosquito, not one single fly, anything like that. But yeah, well, he got all the way back here, so that's good at least. Water level's down, but kind of expected that. We haven't had any rain up here. We cannot do a fire or fireworks or anything like that because we are under a red flag warning. This area has not really had any rain or anything for a while, so. All right, so I'm gonna get our burgers going. So the boys are, I know, getting hungry here pretty soon too. And then we'll get back to work. But nice little half hour, 45-minute break. Hydrate, and then go back to work. That one little trip right there just saved about 3 hours worth of work. All right, back to work. Make short work of that. All right, well, we are at the end of the day. And we got quite a bit cleared out. So the original trail, again, was to the right of those two birch trees right there. Mainly not even that big, but that's kind of where it was at, as you can see from the morning photo. And now this is what we got cleared out. Huge difference from this morning. And then we also got a little bit more of the river area cleared out. So these river banks are now a little bit better. But if you look over here, you can just see the difference. We got so much work done. I know the video doesn't do it justice, but really what we cleared out and cleaned out actually was about a football field worth. So we do have the, you know, these brush piles that eventually we are going to take care of, but you got to stack everything somewhere. So yeah, there was no way before that you could have looked and saw 100 yards down the road, down that area. So, but just kind of walking the riverbank, you never saw this before because again, it's all been cleared out. And it's kind of nice now because we're looking at this and we're like, oh, we actually have multiple fishing spots, because for so many years, this was the only fishing spot that we had. And this is my coffee spot. So I like this spot, so I still think that this is gonna be my coffee spot. But the other thing that this is gonna help with, it's gonna take care of a lot of mosquitoes. And we're just gonna keep on going from here. You know, say if we can have my brother-in-law come up here a couple times a year with his machine, that's gonna clear out so much. This is the area going back over here. As you saw earlier from the video, you know, when he was going through, that's just how much everything just clears out. I am so happy, ecstatic, excited about what we can do going down the road. Joe's even talking about really getting a tractor up here and then having me buy the, you know, the tow behind brush cutter, like what you can see from what we used earlier today. But if I had a solid month up here with that machinery, oh, this area would be so nice. I was telling my sister earlier that it's actually starting to look like a property and not just a piece of land, which gives me a little bit of hope going forward. But definitely love it. I'm tired, my arms are sore. We had a lot of, obviously, trees that we had to cut down by hand with the chainsaw. There's a pile here, there's a pile down there, there's another one there, and then obviously the big pile. But we're just gonna keep on going. But the boys were down here just playing. They're like, oh my God, this is so nice. We have more room to run and round and whatever. So no, it will not be a late night tonight. We're gonna head home early and then, you know, start planning for the next trip up here and kind of go from there. Till the next time. Well, probably till the morning, but because I'll do one in the morning with me having my coffee. So good morning. It's now Sunday morning, about 8:30. We got our coffee made. The boys are picking up in the camper, and we're probably gonna be heading out here soon. One last look at the new cleared out area while I have my coffee. The wind really picked up here this morning and last night too. All right. Well, I'm gonna enjoy my coffee with a lot of wind this morning, but it'll be nice enjoy that, and then pick up the camper and then head on home. We'll see you on the next one.